Today, Elmhurst is home to major annual festivals such as City Center's Rock the Block Party or the Elmhurst Heritage Foundation's annual Craft Beer Fest. But the forerunner to these newer traditions was the annual event known as Elmfest. Let's take a look back on the fondly remembered festival that ushered in summer each year in Elmhurst. I'm Dan Lund, Curator of Collections at the Elmhurst History Museum, and you're watching Elmhurst History in Focus. Elmfest evolved from humble beginnings, launching over Memorial Day weekend in 1983. Initially, it was known as Sample Elmhurst. Merchants merely set up their tables outside their downtown businesses to cater to passers-by, inviting pedestrians to sample what Elmhurst had to offer. Sponsored by the Elmhurst Chamber of Commerce and Industry, the event grew dramatically throughout the 1980s. By 1988, the event was rebranded as Elmfest, alluding to the town's historical German heritage. The event spread over several blocks of the downtown area, covering York Street and much of First Street along the railroad tracks. Carnival rides were introduced by the Elmhurst Jaycees in 1991, and a fireworks show was added from the roof of the Schiller parking deck in the early 2000s. Concerts and games were standard fare, alongside dozens of tents offering goods and foods from local merchants. From the simple beginnings of Sample Elmhurst, Elmfest became an Illinois Festival Association award-winning event. Every year on the second full weekend of June, a good time was to be had at Elmhurst's own Elmfest. However, all good things must come to an end. The Great Recession inflicted financial hardship across the country, and Elmhurst was no exception. The city was no longer able to provide the same level of marketing dollars to support the fest as it had in the past, and sponsorships and donations quickly dried up. In 2009, the Chamber of Commerce and Industry made the difficult decision to end the Elmfest tradition. After 26 years, the annual 4-day festival was history. But other events have carried on the spirit of Elmfest. The Elmhurst Park District's food truck event, Parkpalooza, has been an annual August staple at Barron's Park. The Elmhurst Craft Beer Fest on the grounds of the Elmhurst History Museum has more than doubled in size since its start in 2015. And perhaps the most direct descendant of Elmfest is City Center's Rock the Block Party, which features festival foods and concerts to send off the summer at the beginning of every September. Elmfest may be just a memory, but pieces of the festival's legacy can be found throughout Elmhurst's newest traditions.